I didn't just become a millionaire. I became a kind of person who can hold, receive, and enjoy wealth. And these 7 habits help me do it. If you want to build wealth that feels good, not just numbers, but aligned abundance, this is for you. These 7 habits help me go from anxious and broke to self-made millionaire. They're not hacks, they're not trends, they're how I live daily. So let's get into it. I'll be your coach today. I'm Anne-Claire Méret, self-made millionaire, writer, and teacher. Grab your notebook and explore so that you can dive deeper into how you can change your habits and change your life. If you already trusted that wealth was part of your path, how would you show up differently starting from today? Which habits currently shape your relationship with money? And are they helping you or hindering you? Habit number 1, daily gratitude for the present moment. No matter what is happening, especially during hard time, I train my mind to find gold in the now. Gratitude grounds us. It opens our heart. And our heart is where the real wealth starts. So every morning, write 3 things or more that you're grateful for right when you wake up. I have some more questions for you. Where in your life are you overlooking blessings because you're too focused on what's missing? Where your attention goes, it grows. Remember that. And how would your energy shift if you started each day naming your current abundance? This one has been huge for me because I used to find myself unlucky, living in a very tiny shoebox in Paris, being afraid of not having enough, juggling with different jobs, multiple jobs, being scared about my future, being scared about my retirement plans because my parents kept talking about it. And all these fear-based thoughts were what I was bathing in on a daily basis. And the more I cultivated my fears, the more fearful stuff happened to me. And when I shifted and when I started to really focus on what is there, the good that was there, then the good could actually start growing. And you know what? This is a daily habit that you're going to have to keep forever, because if you stop doing it, your monkey mind will probably, just like me, try to warn you about all the fearful stuff that might happen to you in the future. So you're going to have to stay tuned and really choose to ground into this daily habit of acknowledging what is. Even when it's difficult, you can always find something to be grateful for, you know? Maybe you have internet and you can watch this video. Maybe your eyes or your ears are functioning perfectly so that you can hear or watch this video. Maybe you have enough abundance so that you can buy a notebook and write in this notebook the depth of your answers so that you can inquire and transform your relationship with money. Maybe the sun is shining today. Maybe you have enough food. And this is much more than a lot of people in this world. So find small things and bigger things to be grateful for in the present moment. Habit number 2. I became grateful for the future. Yes, I say thank you before things arrive to me. I call it future gratitude. This reprograms your nervous system to feel safe with success. It's a way to embody abundance before it even shows up. So say it out loud. Thank you for the clients coming my way. Thank you for the money that is on its way to me. Thank you for the solutions that I'm not seeing for this challenge that I'm currently living. Here are my questions for you. What are you willing to thank the universe for before you can even see it? And how would you act today if you fully believed your desires are inevitable? When I talk about money, I like to talk about love too, because I feel that those two are very much tied up. Let's take someone single. Maybe that's your case. How would you behave if you would be sure that today you're going to meet the love of your life? How would you show up differently? How would you get dressed? What would you do? How would you speak? What would be different about you? Can you imagine the energy that someone carries when they're sure they're going to meet someone that's going to change their life? This is so much different than the energy of someone who gets up in the morning and feel really lonely and think, oh, I'm going to be lonely forever. And nobody wants me and I have nothing to give to someone. This is the opposite of someone getting up in the morning and being sure that something great is going to happen to them and that indeed they bring something valuable to the table and they're going to meet someone amazing who's going to find them extraordinary. I'm sharing that from experience because finding love has been pretty easy to me because I cultivated the right habits about being able to manifest the best life possible. So how would you act if you fully believe that your desires are inevitable and that they are already manifested? Habit number 3, cultivate a long-term vision. I don't chase trends, I build legacies. Every day I reconnect to the why, to the big picture, even if the day-to-day is messy. So close your eyes and ask yourself, who are you becoming? What world are you creating? Are you building for short-term wins or for the life you actually want? And in that case, what's one bold step you can take this week to align with your long-term vision? So many people are in a hurry to climb the ladder. They don't even check if the ladder is theirs, if they really want to climb that wall and not this one instead. And this is so important because this long-term vision is your life legacy. Choose wisely, connected with your heart. And also, let's be clear, this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. You're going to have ups and downs, challenging times. So if the vision is not strong, if the why you choose this life is not strong, you're going to give up. So give yourself the chance to climb the right ladder. Habit number 4, honor your values. Money earned while betraying yourself will never feel safe or sustainable. I made a vow. No more inner war. No more selling out. Core value, inner harmony. Ask yourself daily, did I honor my trust today even 1% more than yesterday? And when have you sacrificed your values for money and how did it feel? What's the one way you can make your next income source fully aligned with who you are today? That's a big one. I used to fight with my parents about that because they didn't live the lives of their dreams. They just got a job at 18 years old and they did the same thing their whole life. And that was probably a big relief when retirement came. But I never saw them truly happy. And they didn't create amazing abundance either. They just lived by month to month. And I choose to walk another path. And that was really difficult for me to create that when I didn't see anybody around me doing it too. So I had to trust my inner guidance, feel grounded within myself, and really anchor deep in my heart what was right for me. I also stopped asking advice to people whom I didn't admire the life choices. That was a big one. And I just kept a lot of things for myself until I found a better environment for me. I didn't get results in a minute. It took a little bit of time, but life rewarded me for choosing my heart every step of the way. Habit number 5, saying no. Every yes is a no to something else. I had to get bold about saying no to misaligned clients, requests, and even opportunities that weren't right. Going out with friends. No is a millionaire move every time. So what are you currently saying yes to that drains your energy or focus? And what would open up for you if you would set one stronger boundary this week? When I became a coach, I had to dive deeper into what were my values, and one of them is sovereignty and freedom. I'm a big freedom lover. And then I realized that I was filling up my agenda with a lot of things because I was saying yes to this person, and yes to this event, and yes to this opportunity, and I was robbing myself from my freedom. I had to acknowledge that I was actually betraying myself because I was deeply misaligned. So I had to understand that, I could say thank you for inviting me or offering me to be a guest on your podcast or doing this thing with you or going out and having fun. I'm going to take a moment to think about it and I'm going to tune into my longer vision. Okay, the person that I want to become, this person, this Anne-Claire that I managed to see in the future 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, who is she? And attending to this event or saying yes to this opportunity, did it serve who she wanted to become? Or was it just a distraction? Or maybe she just wanted to please someone and to appear nice. So, knowing that, what do I want to say about this event right now? It's been helpful for me. I hope it will be helpful for you too. Habit number 6, taking aligned action every single day. Big results come from small, courageous moves done consistently. Even if I felt fear or doubt, I took the step. So what's the one brave thing that you can do today to move the needle, even if it's small? If you trusted that your next small step mattered, what would you do today? What would you say? How would you show up? Where have you been waiting for the perfect moment instead of acting just now? You know, as much as I think that yes, magical thinking, being truly aligned from the heart, rewiring your thoughts is enough, it's only 80% of the job. And then what you do outside, you know, going for your dream, stepping into action, 20%, that moves the needle. So go for it. And finally, habit number 7, I heal my relationship with money. And I still do so. Money is energy, and for years I was pushing it away. And then I started to treat money like a good friend, like a lover. I started to say, I love you. I want to know you. So let's rebuild this relationship. And that changed everything. And if you want to go deeper, I invite you to read my book, Millionaire from the Heart, because in there you're going to find very valuable questions to help you. So ask yourself right now, if money were a person, how would they feel in your presence? Would they feel loved, rejected, doubted? What's one way you can start making money feel welcome in your life today? That's a big one. So I shared a lot of things. Which habits do you want to commit to this week? Tell me in the comments. And if you're ready to build aligned wealth from the inside out, subscribe to my channel. This is where we grow. 7-figure wealth isn't built in one day. It's built daily through habits that honor your values, your body, your heart, your vision, and your future. So choose one habit today, one action, one decision. That's how it starts. What feels most urgent for you right now? And if you fully committed to this habit for 90 days, what would your life look like?